Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we are doing a message for you from your spirit guides, and this is anything that your spirits, angels, guides, past loved ones, your ancestors are wanting you to know at this time. This is a timeless reading, so whenever it happens to find you is exactly when it's meant to. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I am so truly grateful for each and every one of you. So let's see what we've got coming out for you guys and what messages are coming forth. Messages for Aries, please. Thank you. All right. So our first message out, we have teacher coming out. Now this is a message from your higher self. So your higher self wants you to be aware that there are people that are coming into your life, or that maybe they're right now, they're here to teach you something. Okay, there may be a life lesson that you're experiencing right now, or that you do need to work through. Okay, but there are helpful people that are around. Okay, so this can certainly represent an energy where spirit wants you to ask for help and guidance so that you can learn something, so that you can overcome something. Okay, you also may be, again, experiencing something that is a little bit challenging in your world right now. Okay, and you know, the thing is, when we do have those challenges, that those issues that we do experience, these are all part of our book of knowledge, by our, you know, the building blocks of wisdom that we accumulate over through this lifetime and previous lifetimes as well. So spirit does want you to know that you are very much guided and protected at all times, whether you're going through times of a lot of blessings or a lot of struggles. Okay, spirit is always there by your side. If you do feel in those energies, in those times where you feel like you've maybe hit rock bottom, or you feel there's no way out, call on your angel spirits, guides, and they will help you. They will carry you through, and they will send you signs, and they will show you the path. Now, some of you, your higher self wants you to know, okay, that some of your past experiences have served a purpose. Okay, they may be a lesson that you signed up for to learn. Okay, we're all spiritual beings in a human body. We all sign a soul contract when we come in, and we choose our path, and we choose our existence, right? Do we want an easy existence? Is it really difficult? You know, if you signed up for something really challenging in your world, and spirit wants you to know that you have learned those lessons, that you have completed that cycle. Okay, and some of you are still on that journey, but keep going and keep moving forward. But some of you, your soul's path may actually be to be a teacher, a guide, a leader to other people, to help others through their times of struggle and strife, to help other people experience their best life on this earthly plane. You are chosen. You have natural gifts and talents as a leader. Maybe you just explain things really well. You might also be an empath. So you may change how you talk to people or how you guide people. You may change that and adjust that depending on who you're dealing with. That is a gift, that is a talent, that is a great skill that not a lot of people possess, right? Because you do have to have a certain amount of empathy to do that. But you also have to have some insight and some great intuition to be able to do that too. So this may be part of your higher calling. If you've been feeling a little bit lost, or you've been feeling like a bit of a career change, something where you can help lead, guide, or teach other people may certainly be the order of the day for you. We have a consciousness of lack in the reverse here. Okay, so spirit says hear from your heavenly beings, okay, that it's time to turn the tables. It's time to experience abundance in your world. Okay, you may have been in an energy in the last little while where you've just felt as though nothing's been working out, as though that there's, no matter what you do, nothing has opened up for you or nothing has resolved itself. And Spirit says here in this energy that you have the ability to turn the tables. You have the ability to adjust your mindset. Okay, change your mindset to one of abundance and not lack. This card here is very similar to the Five of Pentacles. And when we have that energy, it's a reminder that abundance, help, guidance, resources are available to us. But we need to be able and we need to be willing to shift our mindset, to look for the silver lining in everything that happens, to look for the possibilities, okay, rather than focused on what we don't have, focused on what is possible. And when we do that, when we change our mindset into that, then that is really where a lot of magic happens. That's where some doors open. Okay, the power of positive thinking really does hold a great weight, right? And the power of positive thinking doesn't always mean that everything is always going to go your way. But what it does do is change how you deal with things, change your mindset. And when you change your mindset, you're conscious of that, you're aware of that. Then things happen a little bit differently. Things unfold a little bit differently, right? If you're focused on what you don't have or you're focused too much on a problem, you'll never find a solution or you'll never find what it is that you need. So it's important to look at the issues and challenges that we do have in our world, right? Nothing is perfect. We all have them, okay? But it's important to look at them and understand them, and then break from that and look forward beyond that. Find a solution, find your next steps, find your next path, to moving onwards and upwards in that energy. So Spirit really here does want you to be very consciously aware, okay, of any kind of lack mentality that you may have, okay? And it's time to turn the tables and it's time to flip the script. Again, with the teacher energy, there may be something that you have been experiencing, whether it's in your present day, whether it's in your recent past or long ago, that is something that you were meant to learn, okay, or something that you are in the current meant to learn, okay. And again, there may be more challenges that come up in the future, but there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for them all. And when we look for that reasoning, or when we, really just kind of batten down the hatches and get through what we need to get through, things ultimately do work out, and they work out for the best. All right. We have also here, we have your higher self. Okay, now this is in your earthly spirits energy that's coming in here. So your, for one, Spirit is guiding you through your material being, okay, through your material world, right? When we have things that manifest in earth, okay, things that we experience grounded and rooted in everyday reality, okay, know that your higher self is always connected to what you are experiencing. Also remember here, in this energy, when we do have your spirit energy and your higher self in your earthly position here, this is a reminder to ground and protect your energy before engaging in any spiritual practice. Okay, it's just a really good habit to get into. Okay, but really your spirit is reminding you that everything is connected. Okay, you may be experiencing a time of personal growth, of rebirth, if you will, okay, of spiritual awakening, if you will. Okay, your heart chakra is opening. You've got all of these beautiful energies that are coming through to you and that are flowing through you as well. Okay. And this is your time actually where some of you can take your spiritual self and apply all of that energy, that wisdom, that knowledge that you've experienced, apply it in everyday reality, right? So again, for some of you, that may be a teacher energy, right? You instruct or guide other people in some way. Okay. Perhaps you turn to a spiritual practice, or you may be a counselor, a leader, a guide in some way for mental processes, emotional healing. The higher self is very connected with your heart chakra. Okay. But I feel here that there is a big healing element that is coming in here. You're awakening to your true self. Okay. Your 3D is coming into alignment with that spiritual side, and your ability to harness all of the abundance. Remember up here, all of the abundance and possibilities that the universe has to offer, your ability to connect that universal energy into your real world, into your earthly plane, okay, is very powerful and very strong. Okay, again, you're being guided in a certain direction, right? Things, you're drawing in things that are beneficial to you, whether they look that way or not. Okay, but your higher self is awakening, your heart chakra is open. You may be you may benefit very much from meditating in nature with the earthly energy that comes in here. So get grounded and rooted in Mother Earth. And whether that means just spending some time out in nature, sitting by the ocean, sitting by any body of water, connecting with trees, the forest, going for a walk around your neighborhood, right? Some of you live in a big city and you're like, well, I don't really have a lot of nature around, but just being outside, feeling the wind through your hair, smelling the smells, even if they smell like dirty old city, it's still good for you, okay? It's still good for your body, mind, heart, and soul, and it does ground you and your energy. So it's beautiful. And even just going for a walk through a neighborhood or something, maybe go for a walk through a different neighborhood, but even going through on a walk around your neighborhood or something, it's cleansing, it's clearing, it grounds you, it opens you up, it clears your mind. Okay, and it allows the energy to flow. So it's always really important to get grounded in some way, okay, or to really get out there and just connect with the world that is around you. I mean, the world can sometimes be a scary place, okay, a dirty place, a hustly bustly place, if you will, okay, but it is important to connect with Mother Earth on some level, in some way, even if you want to bring Mother Earth inside, okay, engage in a little bit of gardening, right, put some plants or flowers or something in your window. Plants and flowers, and they're great, right? They cleanse your air. Okay, they're wonderful and magical. You can get some magic plants too, right? So I have a lovely shamrock in my front window, and that thing has been going on. Normally, I can't keep anything alive. I've got quite the black thumb, usually because I'm just neglectful. I forget about them. But this thing has stayed alive, and I tell you, it's a very magical little shamrock there, because on the very first day that I started a very prosperous new job a couple of months ago, that morning I had 3 mushrooms that sprouted right in my shamrock. They died that night, but it was really quite magical. So you can find that magic and that connection with plants and flowers and things, and you can bring them inside and create a little magic in your inner world, in your inner space, right? In your house, your home, your comfort zone. All right. We have present power. Okay. Your ancestors, your past loved ones, okay, they want you to know that your future is now. Okay, you need to remember how powerful and how strong you really are. Okay, they're trying to give you encouragement, okay, to know when to when to be bold, be brave, and when to come out roaring like a lion. But they also want you to know that you possess, and they're guiding you through those times when you do need to take things a little bit calmer and gentler, right? Give you a little bit of discerning energy, but the present power, they really do want you to know that you have the strength, the courage that you need within you and around you, because they're protecting you, okay, to go to how should I say, to overcome any challenges and obstacles that are in your path and that will be in your path in the future. They also want you to know that everything that you've experienced in this lifetime and your previous lifetimes are really giving you that strength that you need to persevere. You're here if you've been going through a tough time. You're here for a reason. You're here to clear out some cycles, and you're doing so very successfully. You're very much aware, very well on your journey, the path that you're meant to be on, even if it doesn't always feel all bright and shiny, okay? But they also do want you to remember, because this is about, your ancestors, your past, even past lives in here, and they want you to know, and they want to remind you that our life here in the 3D is short. Yes, we can come back many, many times, right? So we have old souls. But in this lifetime, today is important. Okay? We do, as humans, we quite often get stuck in the past. And if you've ever talked to somebody who is I call them a past focused person. Okay, I think we've got three kinds of people when we look at energies like that. We've got present focused people, the people who live their best life today in the here and the now. It doesn't mean they don't make plans for the future. It doesn't mean they don't reflect on the past, but they always come back to center. They're always enjoying life and living each day to its fullest. Then you have people who are past focused people. And these people tend to get a little lost. They tend to get stuck in the past. And every time you talk to them, they always dredge up shit from the past, right? They always bring it back into the present. And you're like, dude, can you let it go? Okay, but it's over and over and over again. Some past present people just enjoy things from yesteryear, so to speak. They may love history. Because being a past focused person isn't always negative, right? It can be if we get stuck on those energies. But sometimes we just, love the old simplicity of the days of yore, so to speak. Or they like history, or they just like certain things from the past, right? Maybe they love big band music. Maybe they do like kind of like the stuff from what is it, like the oh, I have the image in my head, thank you very much. What is it, like the oh, I can't think of it. What is it where they have like the it's not the Big Bang. Anyways, it's like you know what? I'll think about it in a minute. I won't waste your time. It's right there. Spirit keeps sending me this image of these girls dancing, and that's quite the fun time, and quite the cool outfits that they have. But anyways, it'll come to me. So anyways, but then there's also future focused people, right? The people who are always living their life, leaps and bounds ahead of other people. And that may not be a negative thing. Aquarians are very much like that. That's why they're misunderstood, because they're usually a few steps ahead of other people, because they're innovative, they're future thinkers. They're looking, to how to improve, our world, in the future. Where are we headed? But there's other future focused people that, that kind of get lost. They don't do necessarily anything in the here and now. Sometimes they do, but they're like almost like living in a fantasy, living in their head, right? Dreaming about what's to come, but then sometimes not focusing enough on the present to make that future that they're dreaming of happen. But so Spirit really does want you right now, okay, to focus on today, to focus on your strengths, to focus on your goals, but to remember to live each day to its fullest, okay? Be thankful and grateful for everything you have, everything that is yet to come, and also for those challenges that we've learned from, that have built our wisdom in our world. Your future self wants you to know, okay, that it's important in the fragmented energy Okay, it's important to, number one, ground and protect your energy. Remember, your higher self is right here, down to earth. Okay, but important to find ways to keep yourself in alignment. Okay, and when we have a message from your future self here, this is like, what could I do if I could turn back time? Okay, and if you could turn back time, right? And I love this fragmented energy card, right? Because there's puzzle pieces. All right, there's puzzle pieces all hanging here, and she's got a puzzle piece that's missing, something that's missing, or something that doesn't quite fit. Okay, and what does that look like? Which puzzle piece fits? So Spirit says here that you may find yourself sometimes in relationships, in career paths, just parts of the world, okay, where you may find or you may feel as though certain puzzle pieces don't quite fit. There's piece missing from you, right? There's something that's just not there. And Spirit wants to let you know that, number one, it's important to always try and ground and protect our energy, get your chakras in alignment, always very important. But also, if you are finding yourself in situations where the pieces don't quite fit, you have the power, in the present power, you have the power to change your circumstances, to flip the script, right? To find that abundance, that love, that connection, that alignment in your world. We quite often as humans do spend a lot of time in situations that are not good for us. It's not what we want. It's not what we need. But yet we do get stuck because we get stuck in familiarity. We get stuck in patterns, habits, and behaviors. And Spirit wants you to recognize right now that, if your higher self is saying, your higher self is right here, your higher self is saying that if you had it to do all over again, you would always be courageous enough, present power, okay, to change your situation and find even if it's scary, even if it gets you out of your comfort zone, your higher self would find ways to put yourself in situations that feel good, that feel connected, where you feel as though all the pieces fit, okay? And also to recognize when something has run its natural course and not be adverse to change. And sometimes we do get stuck in that, right? Because we don't like change as humans. We like law and order and structure, right? We, like to know what's coming, right? And change represents getting out of your comfort zone to pursue something, okay, or to make some adjustments in your world, but you don't always know the outcome. You know what you want to happen or what you're hoping will happen, but we don't always 100% know. And sometimes that unknowing can keep us stuck. We got the fear of the unknown. Okay, so Spirit says there in that energy to make sure wherever you find yourself, number one, ground, protect your energy. Number two, clear your chakras. Number three, make change if something's not fitting. And as we grow, as we evolve, we also find ourselves a little bit disconnected sometimes. And sometimes we can fix and heal our situation and get things back on track. But sometimes we do need to do something a little bit different. Everything does run its natural course. And when we allow that to happen, it does involve letting certain things go. We have the Empress. There's your abundance. We have the Two of Cups. There's your connection, your balance, your harmony. And there's your Four of Swords. We've got that peaceful vibe, that meditation, and that connection. We've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Be clear on what you want. Be willing to let things go. Be willing to recognize and see the light. Okay, when we get things into the light, we chase away the shadows, we chase away the darkness, and that's when we can make those decisions, those very important decisions. Do I need to let something go? Is this part of my future? Can I fix or heal or forgive a situation and get it back on track? Or can I give something a second try? Maybe I tried something the first time and then I gave up. Sometimes you can revisit things that you really wanted, because sometimes the timing's not quite right. But when we get the Judgment card, boom. Okay, we make that final decision, that final judgment, because we see the truth and we get the clarity that we're looking for. The Judgment card is also a reminder that you are always guided and protected, right? Represents Archangel Michael in that card. But we do have the Empress, so Spirit wants you to know here that, yep, number one, connect with Mother Earth, with nature, okay? The Empress is very connected with the Earth. You have the ability to manifest and attract things into your physical world that are good for you, that make you happy, okay? That fill your heart and soul with love and joy. The Empress card is also a reminder of abundance. You have the ability to attract abundance into your life of all forms, but we do need to we do need to be open, okay, to that. New connections, new people, situations where we feel like we are connected, where we feel like things are in alignment. Balance and harmony is very, very important. The Two of Cups certainly can represent here, those loving connections, those friendships, those romantic partnerships, even business relationships as well. Find situations where you feel that connection, where you feel like it's a good partnership, okay? And if you don't have that where you currently are, okay, then it is available to you, okay? You have the ability to attract the right people, the right situations, the right opportunities to you, all right? Be open, be ready to receive, be ready to accept, okay? But also be willing to make some change. This is a time of abundance, balance, and harmony for you. And actually, it's interesting because as I do your reading here, we do actually have Venus in Libra. Venus is, of course, represents the Empress card, and we do have the Two of Cups, which is that Libran energy focused on our partnerships of all kind, but also that balance and harmony, also truth and honesty as well. So be honest with yourself, okay? But that balance, harmony, that love, those connections are all there. But the Two of Cups can also represent where we connect with our higher self. So Spirit wants you to know here as well that, by connecting with nature, the earth, by grounding your energy, okay, this can certainly help bring you in alignment, all right? But also, your connection with your higher self, there's something activated within you right now, a spiritual awakening, and you're starting to see what has been going on. Spiritual awakening is not a light switch. It doesn't happen in 30 seconds, right? It takes years, and there's a lot of ups and downs. And there's a lot of starts and stops, and there's a lot of acceleration and then a plateau. Okay, kind of like if you're ever on a weight loss journey, same kind of thing. Okay, it doesn't always happen overnight. So, but I think getting into a deeper understanding and a deeper connection with your higher self here and seeing things a little bit differently. But we do have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords brings about your inner peace, okay? Time for a rest, time for a break here, all right? But it is a very peaceful energy. It's also a very meditative energy here. So, so meditation of all kinds, whether it's getting out in nature, as we said earlier, or, guided meditations perhaps, because we do have teacher coming in here. So guided meditations may be good for you if you find yourself, if you try and meditate, your mind wanders and you just can't focus and you're like, ugh, I give up. Try the guided meditations. They may help you. All right. Or just find ways to clear your head and take your mind off of your troubles. The Four of Swords, very calm, very peaceful energy, but also shows your ability to connect not just with your higher self, but all beings on the spiritual plane. So let's grab a few more cards here for you guys. Let's just see what else we've got. And we have, first and foremost, there's your card, and we've got Blue Star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Watch out for all kinds of signs, symbols, and synchronicities in your world. I feel like some of you may have been seeing a lot of twos recently. We do have 3 of them coming out here for you. You may also be seeing 3s since we do have abundance there coming in. Okay, but you may also be seeing a progression. Okay, we've got 2s in your readings, we've got 3s, 4s, 5s, and a 6. Okay, 6s actually do represent some balance. Okay, so we do have progress here that's coming in. So you might be seeing repeating numbers in a succession. First you see the 1s, or then you see the 2s, then you see the 3s, then you see the 4s. Follow those signs and look up the meanings of those repeating numbers if you are seeing them. But we also do have multiple 2s in your reading here, and 2s are of course about balance and harmony. Okay, and also partnerships. So if you do see those 2s, there's more meanings for those. So if you do see those 2s or those 3s or those 4s or those 5s, look up the spiritual meaning when you do see them. They are very powerful messages for you. There's your next card. Oops. And we have choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. It's a reminder of manifestation there and attracting abundance into your life. Okay, be mindful of your thoughts and feelings, because again, that consciousness of lack, we don't want that to come in, right? We don't want the doubts, the fears, the worries, the I don't have, I can't do energy. No, we want the abundance, okay? I can do, I can resolve, I attract, okay? All of those, right? A lot better for you. And there's your next card. And we have gratitude. There you go. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. All right. Express gratitude for everything that you have, everything that you've experienced, and for everything that is yet to come. And you will get more things to be grateful for. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something in this message that resonated with you. If so, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.